Welcome back. In the previous part, we faced off in another rivalry and we came out victorious. We're heading off to go take out Rufus, but there's going to be two Ouroboros members in the way, apparently. So before we do that, the rounds. Hey Kurt, how are you feeling? Must be hard not to get your hopes up about the prince, huh? I know he's not going to change his entire worldview overnight, but it really does seem like His Highness, like Cedric, has taken a turn for the better. Just can't understand how we drifted apart in the first place. Ours is a far cry from the kind of relationship my brother has with Prince Olivert. There's no damn point in comparing yourself to them. Ash is right. You're your own person. Of course you're going to do things a little different. Thank you. I'll have to try to bear that in mind. I'm proud of you, Kurt. You've come a long way. A friendly rivalry that encourages improvement. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Kurt's coming along alright. At least he's got one less thing to worry about. Anyway, let's keep it up. Both Cedric and I are starting over from the beginning now. I'm sure we'll have our fair share of troubles from here on out as well. However, I'm glad we both been able to begin moving forward at the very least. Yeah, this is good progress. You should be proud. So it's the same again in their dialogue, but he didn't have the Rean bit. As usual, things play out like that.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
I can't miss out Zio. Oh! You giving me this fish? Thanks. Yes, well, saves me fishing, doesn't it? Tilly, are you feeling alright? No stiffness in your shoulders? Oops, I guess I can't give you a massage in this form anyway. Milliam, thank you for the offer. It's enough for me just to be able to spend time with you again. Ah, shucks, thanks. I don't want to disturb these two now that they're finally getting some time alone. How about you teach me one of your old recipes instead? I'd love to try making one of your signature dishes. Okay, sure. Why do you want to try cooking? Omelette rice, a parfait? Ooh, apple pie, maybe? I'll teach you any one you want. Double check on Milliam. Alright, same again, apple pie. Miss Celine, it's not often I see you standing around in your human form. I didn't want to have to do this. I just had to get away from that musée girl and her incessant petting. Can't let my guard down around her for 1 minute. But Celine, what's so wrong about showing you a little bit of affection? If you're so set on staying in human form, I'm more than happy to give you a massage instead. Well, knowing you and your expert hands, I'm sure that would be that would be horrible. Keep those hands away from me. It's almost scary how quickly she almost won you over. You put things the way they are. It isn't good to carry around so much tension non-stop. That Celine really is stubborn. That she is, but that goes for you too. I doubt anyone's gonna have anything extra, but I gotta double check. Phew, can't let you guard down around that girl even for a moment, huh? Well, maybe just wait, that'd be playing right into her hands. Literally. Bloom. Yes, Rufus is coming up, so... Triple dot. Looks like you're more than prepared for this. I've been reflecting on the past 12 years with my brother. Since the Civil War, he appeared to reject all reason. It's confused and angered me greatly. But I've come to realize I owe him a lot as well. So you're determined to give him a piece of your mind this time? Absolutely. No longer will his little brother linger in the shadows. I will confront him, face to face. I know the rivalry is a battle between the two of you, but I see it as an opportunity for me to sort out these last issues between us. Yeah, but we've got those two from Ouroboros to deal with before we get there. I'll gladly help with that. In retrospect, what I feel towards my brother, more than anything else, is gratitude. But that is precisely why there is something I must inquire of him. The rivalry is between the two of you, but to me, it's my only opportunity to sort out our personal issues. So you're facing Lord Rufus in the 5th rivalry. He'll be our most formidable foe yet. As a master of court fencing, His swordsmanship alone is on another level from Prince Cedric's. Yeah, worse yet, the Auric Knight took in the power of the Argent. And that's not to discount the power he has been granted as a Knight of Blood and Iron. This is going to be one of the toughest battles we've ever faced. True, but we can't lose hope. We're all so much stronger than we used to be, us, Rean and Valimar alike. Yeah, all the training battles we've been through up till now have been preparing us for this moment. We've faced impossible odds time and time again and always found a way to prevail. That's exactly what we'll do here. You have my sword. May the wind and the goddess smile upon us. Battling the Auric Knight will prove to be our toughest challenge yet. But don't let it shake you. We've made it through all the others. We'll make it through this one too. The fifth rivalry will be against Rufus Alborea. He may be an accomplished swordsman, but I believe we're more than capable of besting him. The Auric Knight's strength is no less than that of the Ebon Knight. Valimar, Rean will be with you. There's nothing we can't do. We'll have to measure our strength against the Auric Knight in the next rivalry. After having absorbed the Argent Knight's power, the Auric Knight is now the most powerful after the Ebon Knight. I see. There'll be a step up from the Vermilion Knight then. But Valimar, Ordine, will defeat it anyway. Yes, of course. The Auric Knight will have to face not only you, but me and Crow as well. Your allies are supporting you too. Yeah. You're right, Ordine. We'll get it done. Together. Agreed, we shall indeed. I suppose we're past the point where the identity of our opponent makes a difference. We'll defeat whoever's in our way, just like all the ones before. The Auric Knight's power is immense, but as Ordine said, ours is bolstered by the strength of our allies. Together we will not only rival the Auric Knight, but overcome it as well. Next is Governor General Rufus. After the two Ouroboros members anyway. You know, it'd be nice to hear the other 9 knights speak a bit more. If you've been looking for some strong opponents, you found them. You're not wrong, but we could have pulled through this, right? Absolutely. Let's take a quick break and then keep going. That's what we're doing. That's what we've been doing this entire time. Have you not noticed? This place is so peaceful. Makes me wish I could unwind with a cup of Mackey's and a tune from Elliot. Crow. Well, I do have my violin with me. Want me to play something? I'll pass for now. Got a little too much to do. Let's all just focus on pushing through to the end, okay? Sure. That was the plan. Crow's right. Now's not the time to rest. I just need to rekindle my motivation and get through this. At this very moment, the forces outside are no doubt staring each other down. We should get some rest and then move on. We've only got the Auric and Ebon Knights left. Damn, I feel more and more fired up the closer we get to the end. Even now, I'm feeling such a mix of emotions. But if I started dwelling on them, there'd be no end to it. Just got to keep moving forward. Shirley's a lot calmer than I thought she'd be. I think she's going to get even stronger. Definitely. There's still a chance for her to grow further. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lose. As long as she's an enforcer, we may have to face each other. In any case, we have to get ready for the next battle. The fifth rivalry is waiting. We don't have time to look back. You're right. Let's get ready for the next battle. The fifth rivalry is waiting. Don't have time to look back. What do I read it? How are you doing before the fifth rivalry, Rean? The Governor General's no pushover. But he's gonna give you hell. Yeah, I'm certain he will. He's a noble through and through. That unshakable confidence of his. Not only is he an amazing swordsman, but he's an accomplished strategist too. Don't forget, took out a witch's familiar, and he's instrumental to Operation Jormungand. I talked to him a few times when he was on the Thor's board of directors. He seemed too perfect to be real. It's almost unnatural. He certainly set the bar high for our rivalry. But don't worry, we'll defeat him. We've got Eustace on our side, after all. That's right. It's their time to shine. We'll have to get past 2 more before we get to Rufus, though. At least the model maid won't be there. You ready, Rean? Yeah. This is Governor General Rufus we're talking about. He's no paper tiger, that's for sure. But he's not an insurmountable foe either. We just gotta fire ourselves up and let loose out there. Right, we're definitely done, aren't we? Get ready for the next battle. Time to look back. Alright, so we're ready to head out then. Don't think we missed anyone, did we? Nope, we did the rounds in the correct order, so let's go. An elevator this time. You can clearly see, like, this is the same design in the middle over there, so, like, the middle's gonna light up eventually. You guys coming with me? No? Okay. See you then. I'll go on my own. Oh, you decided to come along, did you? Anything special here? What happens if we look down? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't smell anything. That's a reference to something that most people won't know. It's the Unexpectable stream. It's a D&D stream. I only kind of watch it for, Sarah, because Sarah's in it. The gateway one, anyway. We've not faced you. I'm just very much like looking at them being like, what the hell even are you?
Roar! Healing strike!
I shall go.
Shall you?
There! Now!
An opening! Alright!
Alright. Let's get ready.
All yours!
Leave it to me. A trifling matter.
I thought you were going to say a matter of course, but okay.
Yay, I did it!
He's so happy. Adorable. Adorable is Elliot, is what I was going to say. Elliot is adorable would be the correct way of putting those words in order in a sentence. Oh, hello.
I see a powerful...
A strong enemy! Be careful!
It's reminding me of stuff from Final Fantasy. Like the giants that you get in there.
Healing
We're
strike!
facing off very similar things in
Very well.
the Thunder Plains. A hell of a lot in Final Fantasy X. It was a good place to level up there when you were first going through it. Against
Attack!
enemies that look like this.
Yes!
If you haven't played it, you don't know what I'm on about, but yeah.
Please! Now!
There!
I shall go.
Fregarak.
Activate Ragnarok! Destroy!
Oh, you're back straight away. That's just not even fair.
It's my turn. On your knees.
It's very much going to get my BP up a little bit.
They're open.
And then burst,
We
you know.
fight as one.
But we'll just take it now. Didn't even die from that. They couldn't do much, but still.
Roar! Healing strike! Alright, nice work.
Like, so close. You can just see it there. Woden at the top. It's like, come on, level up already. Erda as well, obviously. How many new materials do I have at this point? Don't know.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Okay. It's slightly better. So I'm gonna give you that. Speed's the thing I'm after. That's what I'm after with you. Again, similar design for the dungeony bits in this hall here, so sort of like we will turbo. I don't think we've actually faced you.
Enemy.
Damn it.
Roar! Healing strike!
Well.
Alright, nice work.
They're dead. Oh, hello,
Do be
hello.
careful! That enemy's strong!
Get these things first.
There! This one's strong. Be careful!
I didn't have to bother with the eyes, did I? Let's get Platinum Shield on
Divine
this.
shield. Protect us.
Seems that's the reason he's here. Which I haven't really used.
It's my turn! Yeah! It's my turn! Take this, Infernal Gale! Huh? It's
I'm
down!
wondering if they made these
Alice!
demons like weaker versions.
I'm going!
Just so sort of like you can
Dark
feel like
Blade!
you've become so strong at this point or something like that.
Now!
You're like, wow, look how strong I've become. Although if they were the
My
same
turn.
strength as previous ones,
Activate
they would be
Ragnarok.
feeling weaker at this point, wouldn't
Destroy.
they? You know what I mean. The balancing
Leave
and
it
stuff
to
like
me.
that.
On your knees. They're open.
Attack!
It's my turn! Now!
I'll assist!
That's got a lot of
I'm
debuffs on
going.
it.
Now!
There.
This is what I want though, just
My
that
turn.
moment to just replenish
Yeah.
stuff.
There!
An opening!
Very well.
But it will take the burst here to get
Now.
it dead.
We fight as one.
Yes!
Leave it to me!
Yeah!
Our victory was never in question.
Who was questioning it? It could sound like someone was being like, no, 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 no. I don't remember anyone questioning it. Ooh, this is different. Big open area. Why is there no stairs down into this area? And why have the big open area? And if this was meant to be like an actual place that was for something else, like there's a garden and stuff like that for a reason, what was this place meant to be? Storage rooms?
Ready.
It's clearly like no housing or anything like that. It's just very odd. I expect to go to a place and like there'd be doors at least on the wall or something like that and be like, ah, see, this is where they would have housed people in that kind of situation. Let's try and avoid
Heads
you.
up. That one means business.
I hope going this way won't lock me off if I select stuff. I want to get some of the chests. It's just that I keep reminding myself, it's like, this is the final dungeon. For a while. Like, yeah, we may have, like, Zero and Azure come up in little bits here and there, doing the books and stuff like that, but it's like, it's gonna be such a long time before we get to Trails again. Like, we only had a small hiatus partway through going back through things, didn't we? Which was after
Oh, a treasure
Newta.
chest.
Okay, so that's the women's. What's going on you then? Callisto. Yeah, we had a small interlude where I think we did like East 9 at that point, didn't we? So it didn't exactly leave like the Falcom stuff behind. So I do want to explore other Yeast games though. I don't want to go too far back. There's some games that apparently it's just very gameplay. It's like maybe
looks strong. Watch out.
we'll get to them eventually, but it's like I'm not in too much of a rush to get back to them. I should sooner go recent ones. But we'll see how that plays out. What the hell is that? The crest of Ouroboros and picture of the fool and Mishi. That's evil Mishi. Why would someone paint that here? The picture is projected with magic, no less. Doesn't look like it's any craft of Erebonia. In which case... Somehow that reminds me of something we saw at the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. Zeno and Leo drew something like that. There, just for fun. Yes, I remember. Seems like forever ago. Huh, so they liked clowning around. Yeah, but this is a little different. How to put it? You can tell that whoever drew this has malicious intentions. Instructor, can I be on the team for the next battle? You know, are you sure? It's not an unreasonable request. She's familiar with the opponents we'll be facing. The fool really got on my nerves, and you got on his apparently at one point. Like, jeez, that's the most angriest I've ever seen him. It's like, alright. Ever since what happened at Orcus Tower. But it's Mariabell that I have to settle the score with. Not just for personal reasons, either. I'm representing the SSS too. Their feelings towards Crossbell and determination to turn things around for the land she betrayed. I thought you might feel that way. Ellie and the other SSS members would be happy to hear that you're so determined to take on their enemy. Okay, you know you're in. But Mariabell is still an Angui, and she'll be accompanied by an enforcer whose true motives are still unclear. Get that this hits close to home for you, but you have to be extra careful. Don't put yourself at risk. Right. Rean and Yuna are required as attacking team members. Okay. So let's... And again, just... Well, actually, it's probably better to... do that. Would make more sense. Okay, how we are on Borscht. Let's get Altina sorted. And there they are.
So you've survived the fourth rivalry after all. Color me impressed.
Like a crossbell blue.
I guess the little prince just couldn't measure up. Given that he had the fortress's power, he should have had at least a 60% chance of winning. Oh well.
And knowing Shirley, she would have gone all out when it came to battle. Well, moving on. How do you care for our artistic embellishments? We figured this place could use some touching up.
I mean, it was unexpected.
Is this all just a game to you?
You two really are the worst. I see McBurn's not with you. Even so, I can sense him. He's waiting for us somewhere in this fortress.
My, how perceptive! Those senses of yours are impressively sharp. Perhaps it's something you picked up from being the sacrifice.
It seems like McBurn has his own things he wants to take care of. But I've gotta say, he's been real fired up since your run-in at Orcus Tower. We promise not to play too rough. If you're curious, why don't you go check up on him yourselves after we're done here? Well, assuming you managed to make it past the Jade Rook too, of course.
Your words mean nothing. You don't even have any intention of taking this battle seriously.
It sounds like they're only going to do the bare minimum to fuel the rivalry.
That's right. The more I understand how the rivalries work, the more intrigued I am. They're very well designed. They're actually the perfect reference for my Ars Magna research. So please, don't hold back. I'll need every little bit of data I can get from you.
You really are the worst.
You may be an Anguis, just like the Steel Maiden was, but you're nothing like her.
Oh my. I'm terribly sorry if I offended you. I considered dropping in to bid her farewell, but since we weren't especially close, I decided it wasn't my place. To be honest, though, I'm a little surprised McBurn didn't stop by.
Who knows? Maybe he already said his goodbyes. I'm sure our other members outside of Erebonia would have liked to pay their respects too. Oh well, that's just how things go sometimes.
I've got a question for you two. It might be a little late to be asking, but what happened to taking back your Phantasmal Blaze plan?
Oh, they have, in their own way, I imagine.
Ooh.
And why would you possibly be interested in that, little SSS fangirl?
It's because the SSS got wrapped up in it that I want to know. And now that we're on the topic, there are a bunch of things I just don't get about you. You go around pressing people's buttons and making evil grins, but I don't get the feeling you're as much of a jerk as you let on. And on top of that, people say you've looked exactly the same for the past decade. What even are you?
Oh?
Could he be a homunculus like me and Milliam?
It is sort of like, I'm leaning towards that kind of. Kind of. Not in the same way.
Nah, his facial expressions, the malice behind his grin, it all seems way too human.
Yeah, but it's that too human. It's there's something else.
I don't get the feeling he's an immortal either.
And you, Mariabell. Let's forget the fact that you're a scummy traitor for a moment. Why the heck did someone as self-absorbed as you swear allegiance to the Grandmaster?
I wondered that about Vita, too. And even the Steel Maiden, she was a proud knight. Why would she serve such a group?
Aren't the Enforcers free to do whatever too? If they want to leave the group, Ouroboros doesn't try to stop them at all.
Yeah, it makes the group a very, very big mystery. Which is interesting.
What kind of evil organization works like that?
Because they're not evil.
The guild's been wondering that for a while now, too. The Steel Maiden went off and did her own thing, and Sharon's quit completely.
Not just them, either. Joshua, Ren, Blue Blanc, the late Blade Lord, and one other I've heard about. If you add Vita too, then that's a lot of your group that's gone AWOL.
And honestly, I think that's part of the plan. Like, if we think about it, it's like they take people in who've got like darkness in their hearts, they said this previously. And then so far, like, they're turning out to be good people in the end. Like, maybe like that's part of what they're doing is just that as an organization, it's just helping people get over their past. Therapy, essentially. Just to help them deal with it and go on the good path, the right path. Maybe that's part of it.
Yet here you are, acting like it's no big deal. This shit don't add up. Your whole group just doesn't act like a team at all. It's like... how do I put it?
Ouroboros is an organization comprised of people who work to further the Grandmaster's goals. But at the same time, your members are also part of some bigger experiment.
That's it! Wait, damn it, Egret! Why you gotta steal my thunder like that?
Wow, those are some serious leaps of logic right there.
That's what you gotta do with Falcom.
But maybe this was bound to happen at some point.
That's right. Liberl and Crossbell's fate being swallowed by the Empire, the SSS's findings, the gospel plan. Anyone who cared to put together all these pieces should have been able to realize what was truly going on. But it certainly is surprising that it was you of all people who figured it out. Was it Mr. Ashen Chevalier's lessons that helped you hone that intuition?
No. To be honest, I'm just as surprised.
It actually makes perfect sense. She has the perspective of both Crossbell and the Empire, and the will to never give up.
It's thanks to both Instructor Rean's ability to bring out the best in people, and Yuna's own determination that she's come so far.
If Rean is the core of Class VII, then maybe Yuna is the bridge that links Class VII to the world.
Whoa there! I think you're giving me way too much credit.
Yeah, like, hold on a minute. Calm down.
I'm just trying to get as much info out of them as I can. Knowing them, They're just gonna get in our way, say something vague, and then vanish.
Yeah.
You're standing against us right now because you feel like it. But I'm fighting back for the sake of those who believe in the future. I have no idea what Ouroboros is planning after the Great Twilight's over. But whatever it is, we'll put a stop to it. Just like we're going to stop you now!
Wow, not bad.
Yuna.
You tell him, girl.
Well said. I'm proud of you, Yuna.
My, that was absolutely splendid! Yuna Crawford. I must admit, I didn't expect such a fine diamond in the rough from the city I left behind.
Of course, it was Thor's Class VII that cut and polished her. And thanks for that excellent little speech of yours. I think I'll actually go all out for once.
Oh, crap.
Damn it, of course they've got backup.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We're gonna have to give this everything we've got.
Let's begin, shall we? We were only planning to have a little fun with you. But seeing as you won't stop going on about togetherness and bonds, maybe it'd be fun to see what happens if I thin your ranks a little.
How about this? If you show me a good time, I'll throw in a little bonus. I'll share a juicy tidbit about the society, if you win. Only information the Grandmaster has permitted me to share, of course. I want to hear you fight, and struggle, and cry out in pain!
Are all of you Ouroboros people actually insane?
You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Class 7, prepare for battle. Don't be fooled by their tricks.
Fight them with everything you have, with the power of all our friends and allies. Right!
Welcome, one and all. Enjoy this carnival of pleasure and pain.
The harder you try, the more fun it'll be.
It's just that sudden thought of like,
Frozen prison!
is Ouroboros a form of rehabilitation for the enforcers?
Come forth, my beloved creations!
It's
Thy
like, it
flowing
makes
mana.
sense.
It's my turn!
Like, set them down a path where they will turn against you for their own benefit, so then that'll help the world. I wonder if that's part of what they're doing, and it fits with all the characters we've faced previously, and it makes sense with the idea of them being Arcana, because then they've gone from being reversed, well, inverted, to being face up. Huh. That could be the entire purpose, at least for the enforcers anyway. The Angui, that's different. Let's get that going, because why not?
Arcus activate!
Be gone!
We need to get Eustace back in here. Definitely.
I shall go.
Alright, so let's actually throw out a Mercurio Bomb.
Yeah!
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Let's go Demon Unchained. That gets rid of the frozen prison
It's
copy.
my turn!
Yes, quite.
Take this! Infernal Gale! It's
I'm
down!
very interested in what piece of information she's going to give us, though.
It's my turn!
Alright, Eustace. You're not Eustace. You're Eustace.
You got this!
Leave it to me.
Okay, so that's not what I want. That will get everyone. That's good.
Shield, protect us!
That HP recovery would be very nice as well. Nice.
Help me out now, would you? Alice, Shaw, Kanan, now, off you go!
It's my turn.
Very happy with that. Let's get Prominence Nova going there.
There!
And here it comes. Interested what McBurn's gonna say as well. That'll be fascinating.
What I tell you? Fun, huh?
Reasonably.
My turn.
Okay. Don't really need that at this point, do I?
Activate Ragnarok! Destroy!
Campy's going
Very
down
well.
quite fast though, isn't he?
Divine Shield, protect us!
Now I'll show you what I can really do!
I spoke too soon.
my turn.
Something's gonna happen with him.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down! Let's go, Altina!
Yes!
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. 8 leaves. Luminous abyss!
Nice.
Ooh. You're sending shivers down my spine. Witness the power of the Wellspring Alchemist.
It's my turn. Burning flames! Vorpal flare!
Campy was gonna be
Not
mischievous
bad.
one, so.
It's my turn.
How are we on the buffs? We're actually good there, so let's actually move you in a bit.
I'll show you the wonders of alchemy. Come forth, my darlings. It's time to play. Here I come! Curious? Stand there! Sleep tight now.
Oh look, we've got
It's
it.
my turn.
It's just that entire thing is like, yeah, we're gonna be okay, man.
Divine Shield, protect us!
That's nice seeing it, I suppose.
Now,
Now, the time has come.
activate Ragnarok! Destroy!
Very well.
Let's actually just go do this.
Let's see how this treats you.
It's just that. God.
It's my turn.
God. Miss. Let's actually move up a little bit.
Very well.
And Platinum Shield. Right, missing Altina,
Divine
but she can
Shield,
get her own stuff going on.
protect us!
Be crushed!
Oh, crap. That might get Altina, I don't know. It might freeze her. Give it through, it'll be alright, but... Yeah, she's fine. Some stats down,
My
but
turn.
reasonably fine, you know.
Healing breath!
Thanks. You have my thanks.
Thanks, you have my thanks.
My turn.
So, that's as far as I can move now. Alright, let's go up and shade just so she
Stealth mode.
stays a bit
Activate.
okay, you know.
Very well.
Very well. Platinum Shield.
Divine Shield, protect us!
Let's go! Yeah! I'm up!
Ease up, everyone.
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
I'll assist.
Very well.
Not used orders at all during this fight. Let's go, Frozen Epoch.
Activate!
Come forth, my beloved creations!
I'm going.
Huh?
Get our own back with this one.
I'll restore you!
You have my thanks.
You do.
By flowing mana.
Strengthening!
Nice.
Yeah!
Be gone!
And we'll be alright with that, because we're all guarded up. Otherwise I would have thrown out some S-Crafts, but we didn't need to.
It's my turn!
We didn't need to.
Roar! Healing strike!
Very impressive indeed.
Alright, what info have you got?
The blade of the
Give me that info.
leaves. All right, got it.
Yeah, I did it! I did it!
Stats updated.
A matter of course.
Nice! I must train even more.
Yay, I did it!
You did it. Tell me. Tell me the info.
We did it!
How'd you like that?
Dear me, how unexpected.
Oh, I even used the skills I copied from the Iron Bloods, but it didn't make a difference.
I won't let you. I'm coming too.
You promised us info.
My, you're not as easy to shake off as those simpletons from the SSS, are you?
Come on now. Do you seriously think you can capture us?
No, I doubt we'd be able to. And honestly, I wish I could just tell you to get out of our sight.
Further, attacking wounded opponents would bring no honor.
But you said you'd give us more info. So it's time to pay up.
What the hell happened with the Phantasmal Blaze plan? Let's start with that.
Oh, fine. The truth is, the plan is still in effect. In fact, it's nearly at its end.
And to me, it's we're the Phantasmal Blaze plan. Like, to stop the Great Twilight is the plan.
Once the rivalry of the Seven has been completed, our objective will be met.
How come Vita wasn't even aware that your goal had changed?
Well, that's because she just wanted to lift the curse through those pseudo-rivalries she was setting up. We, on the other hand, are here to witness the reformation of the Great One.
And then have it disappear. There's more to it, isn't there?
Though to be honest, we don't actually care whether or not all its pieces stick together properly.
What do you mean?
In other words, your goal isn't to claim the two Septarians, but rather, you intend to return the power divided among the Divine Knights back to one.
And it doesn't matter to you if it's properly reformed or not?
That's right. We don't care if they disappear either, the same way the Septarian of Mirage did.
Yeah, key there is disappear, not die. Again, there's still suspicious of what's going on with the actual Septarian of Mirage. Because it's called Mirage, it should be a hint it's not going to be that simple.
Observing the path each of the seven Septarians take when dropped into mankind's hands in this possible world.
This possible world. Odd wording there, Campy.
That is our goal. The driving force behind the Grandmaster's plan.
Possible world. And my head just goes back to like, are there other worlds in parallel? Are there other cypress trees right now?
Possible world?
Thank you, Emma. It's like, thank you.
What the hell does that even mean?
I'm afraid those who are still bound by the shackles of this world wouldn't be able to comprehend our mission.
It's gotta be the cypress trees.
Not everyone can be on the same level as Professor Epstein, after all.
And I'm wondering, like, anybody who's following along, but has only followed along for, like, the Cold Steel stuff, Has no idea what I'm going on about with the cypress trees, I imagine.
For now, don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Just focus on the rivalries ahead.
No, I'm gonna focus on this, alright?
Rufus is waiting for you on the top floor, by the by. Oh, and he's got Alberic with him. You might want to be careful with that one.
The chief of the gnomes is there too?
Hello.
Whoa. An ion!
So they've been hiding them here in the fortress.
In all honesty, you lot aren't half bad. You exceeded our expectations, at the very least. McBurn might finally be able to accomplish his long-held plans if he's up against you guys. I'm sure he'd appreciate it if you went and paid him a visit.
Regardless of how this tale ends, Ouroboros will carry on with the Grandmaster's plan. We will soon move on to the third stage of the Orpheus final plan. Who knows? I may just be lucky enough to encounter some of you again, someplace or other. Oh, and by the way, Yuna dear, would you mind passing a message from me to Ellie and your other friends at the SSS? Please tell them. We'll meet again someday. Oh, and that I'll be rooting for Crossbell's independence.
I don't know what to make of all this. For me, it just slots into place. I won't lie, that was a lot of shocking information to take in. Professor Epstein seems to be involved somehow, too. I think I assumed he was simply another historical figure, famous for first harnessing orbal energy half a century ago. Yes, but where did he disappear to? Because he's not dead. And what could they have meant by this possible world? Gaius knows something. Yeah. Well, that was really overwhelming. The one thing I can get behind is focusing on what we're doing at the moment. Nah, forget that. Can't believe they even made sure to bring up McBurn. Which means he's somewhere in this fortress just as we suspected. And we got to survive whatever comes at us and live to tell the tale to the others. Looks like Yuna has a message she has to pass on. Kinda wish that she had just tell them herself, but oh well. Can't wait to speak with Lloyd and Estelle again. It's one more reason we've got to make sure we return safely. First, we have to defeat the Jade Rook. And Black Alberic. Seems this elevator goes up to the top floor. We could go straight there or take a short break at the garden. That implies rounds. Feel like we should probably strike while the iron's hot. Honestly, I'm surprised they gave up all this information voluntarily. Suppose it might be a red herring? No. I'd say it's a farewell gift of sorts. Yuna made quite an impression on them. I got kind of hot-headed there and spoke without thinking. Honey, you're making way too big a deal of it. I can't stand all this attention on me, okay? No. That's classic Yuna. Alright. Are we staying or are we going? The top floor of the Imperial Fortress will be our next stage. The 5th rivalry awaits. New character dialogue is now available at the base. There you go. So back to the garden. Ooh, some green stuff around. Okay. Let's get this done. Seriously, you've gotten all kinds of strong. Never thought I'd see the day when you'd be going toe-to-toe with Ouroboros enforcers like that. Gaius was exactly right when he called you Class VII's bridge. You really do link everyone together. And seeing you grow into your role as a leader, honestly, helping you along might have been one of my greatest accomplishments as an instructor. Quit it, you guys. You're gonna make me want to crawl into a hole and hide it if my face gets any redder. Besides, we need to focus. 4 rivalries crossed off the to-do list already, and the next one's just around the corner. Can't let ourselves mess things up right at the finish line. Agreed. Yeah, because what she said was obvious. Let's show them what Class 7 is made of. 4 rivalries down, 1 more to go. Just because we've made it this far doesn't mean it'll be easy. Can't slack off when there's so much at stake. Wherever's down want to go. If we can finish off this rivalry, it just leaves the Ebon Knight. Kinda makes you realize how far we've come. Indeed. Yuna's right, we need to stay strong and keep moving forward. Facing Lord Rufus and Black Albrecht won't be easy. Can't afford to back down now. Did I double check, Ash? Well, now I have. You got a fish for me? No. No? I'm assuming that I can...
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
Yeah, not everyone's updated. So I'll take it as the grey ones have not updated. It's just the stars we need. Because everyone looks like in the same positions, don't they? Even you guys? Recognize power as immense, but as Ordine said, yeah, that's the same. Okay, it's just the green ones. Okay. Triple dot. Elisa, are you okay? Yeah, my mother, grandfather, and Sharon are all counting on me. I won't disappoint them. And as for him, I'm determined to find out the truth. I'll support you and Eustace with everything I've got. Thanks, Elisa. You really become such a pillar of strength. Glad to have you on our side. Glad to be of help. Mother, grandfather, and Sharon all put their faith in me. As for him, I'm determined to find out the truth. Alright, so we're going to end this part here, and in the next part, we'll carry on. Ta-da for now.